Hello, and welcome to another Monday Morning Nuggets episode. It doesn't have to be a Monday or a morning as you're listening to this, but the name is what the name is. I'm Becca, and here I share quick tips to help reshape your mindset and reinforce a healthy perspective. Side note, a healthy perspective is key, especially when dealing with challenges and staying motivated to keep doing your best. So sit back, enjoy the episode, take notes, and let's dig deep. So today's topic is on positivity, and I wanted to bring this up because I've been having a few conversations on positivity more often now than I used to. And I think it's because of the state of things or just getting more comfortable in looking at the bright side of things and trying to encourage other people to do same because I've seen how it has helped me in my journey through life. It has helped me in my interactions with other people. It has helped me in my work, in every area of my life basically. And I just really think that having a positive outlook on things is a superpower. And I wish at the end of this episode you actually try it and let me know how it works or how it's working for you. So, what is positivity? That's the question. So, there are different angles to positivity, and sometimes people think positivity is just about being happy, regardless of the situation, and that's not true. That's a very shallow definition. Positivity is a lot more. Positivity has to do with your thoughts, your behaviors, your your interactions, your emotions, and various other things, and how you treat other people. So positivity is kind of a practice. It's a lifestyle. It's an emotion or a set of emotions where you focus on the good things. You focus more on being hopeful, on looking at the bright side of things. You're more resilient. You're less self-deprecating, and so on. So like I said, being positive has different angles to it. It involves thinking positively, exuding positive emotions, and performing or having positive behaviors towards other people. So in terms of thinking positively, it's when you actively shut out negative thoughts about things or transform those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. It's about noticing the positive aspects of a situation, having hope, and not just assuming that, everything will be bad. The whole world is against me. Things aren't working out. Or why are things getting worse? Or it's really about just let's say all these things are actually happening. So you're not imagining them. Things are getting worse. Yes. People are betraying you. Yes. Now, being positive is not lying to yourself that what is really isn't. It is accepting what is, but then moving your attention to the things that are working. Moving your attention to the things you should be grateful for. Moving your attention to the things that are within the scope of your control. What can I do to change my life? And having hope that things can actually change. Being optimistic about the future. Being hopeful. Being enthusiastic on what is to come. Being happy regardless of situation, and being contented. Or being content, however you want to say it. So being contented with what you have, what is right before you, and not being sad over the things you've lost or the things you haven't been able to achieve or the things that haven't come to fruition. Being positive is being happy regardless, being contented, having joy in all things, having joy in people, and being enthusiastic about what is to come. So that enthusiasm is the push that makes you strive for more, that makes you work harder, that makes you, try to reach for the stars or skies or however it's said. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm tired. And there's a great power in positivity. It makes you more focused. It propels you to try to do more. It helps you see opportunities in things that people would ordinarily not even consider. It helps you treat other people much better. It helps you give people the benefit of doubt, which helps you feel less hurt, less betrayed, less judgmental, helps you trust people more. And it helps you think more futuristically, like you're looking forward to what the future holds. You're looking forward to what may come your way or can come your way if only you push a little bit more. So positivity does a lot for you. And yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. So positivity is not, like I said, about just blind happiness and being out of touch with reality. No, it's accepting what is, even the bad things, difficult things, but then not allowing yourself to wallow in despair. Picking yourself right up and looking forward to tomorrow and what tomorrow holds. So I'm not going to lie to you and say that being positive means that you will not have dark days. You will not feel depressed. You will not feel broken. You will not ask God why. No. That's what I'm saying. Those days will still come, but they'll get shorter and shorter because you would slowly begin to learn positive habits, which I'm going to talk about really soon. And those things will help you cope better, help you recover faster, and help you push through that season. Positive people compared to negative people think of life in seasons. They see the difficult seasons as anomalies, as misnomers, as atypical, and they are like, even though this thing is happening now, this is not my reality. This will pass. Something big is coming. There's just that awareness, there's that assurance, there's that recognition that this is not it. There's more to come. There are possibilities out there. There are things I can do. And they always have this certainty that to every problem, there is a solution. Do they see the solution now? No. But there's that hope. There's that assurance. The solution may not even come from you. It might be collaborating with someone else or coming across someone who you least expect to have your answers. But then you have to keep that open mind, keep that hope up. So, being positive, obviously, is being optimistic and seeing that negative events are temporary and unusual. Being positive is picking yourself right up as soon as you get knocked down. Being positive is seeking peace and tranquility in every situation, or in most situations, let's not say every situation, and then having that strong sense of hope that everything will be fine. And this strong sense of hope, this need for peace, this need for tranquility, this need for happiness, for joy, to stay in that state of mind will always trump your difficult reality. And I strongly believe that. I'm a testament to that. And I encourage you to try living life with this perspective because it truly works and it helps you sleep better at night, even if you're sleeping on the floor. You will gradually develop a certainty at the back of your mind that things can change for the better. Situations can pick up and new people can show up for you despite what happened in the past, despite disappointments that you're coming from. So even if you're laying down on that floor, there's that hope that things will turn around, and when you wake up the next morning, you're more motivated to go out and do instead of just sitting and being. That sounded nice. Okay. Yeah, so why do you need to be more positive? Because one, it builds your resilience in difficult seasons. Because you always look ahead to better days to come. Yes, you're in touch with what's going on, you're seeing it, you're striving, you're pushing through as best as you can, but you're hopeful, you're thinking futuristically. Now, a second reason why you need to be more positive is because it reduces your tendency to get deeply depressed. Now, I didn't say you will not get depressed or you will not get sad, but you might feel sad on difficult days, but it's a lot easier for you to pick yourself back up because you don't feel the entire world is against you. You do not feel that you're not good enough, and you do not have trust issues with people because you have hope. Someone may have disappointed you yesterday. It doesn't mean you won't find someone much better tomorrow. It doesn't mean you will not be someone much better tomorrow. That you feel you're not so good at something today doesn't mean you can't be really good. You can't become an expert in that field. But then you need to have that positive outlook to even open yourself up to these things, these possibilities. How will being positive help you? It will help you manage your stress better. It will help you as a coping mechanism. Before I started recording this, I thought of something, and for me, I feel positivity is a bulletproof vest that shields me from the death of catastrophe, from the piercing pain of challenges. So as I go and watch movies, I see they're wearing vests. They still fall sometimes from the force of the bullets, but then they do not die. They may still get bruised, they may still feel the pain, but it is so much less than what would have happened if they were struck in the flesh, if there was no barrier. So positivity for me is one of, let me not say is, it is one of the bulletproof vests that I have to deal with challenges and difficult times. So the last thing I'll add as a reason why I should be more positive is because I don't have proof, but I feel that it lowers your blood pressure because you're more likely to not get as worked up over negative situations as someone who is positive. What did I just say? Let me rephrase. Let me make it make sense. You are less likely to get overly worked up over negativity, which in turn reduce your blood pressure, which in turn will be good for your heart. So I don't have proof for them. I'm just guessing. So now, how do we develop a positive mindset? First things first, self-awareness is key. Know those weak areas. Know the places where negativity thrives today. And ask yourself why. What are those areas or those things in your life that you're most worried about? Let's understand it first before we can even tackle it. Second thing, practice gratitude. You can never go wrong with being grateful. Grateful for what God has done for you, for God's provision, grateful for your family. Even if, let's say, you don't have family, grateful for people that have been there for you, people that support you, people that have supported you, and even people that you support. The fact that you even have something to give to other people is something to be grateful for. And a grateful heart is always an open heart, is always a happy heart. You can't, you can't be sad over the same thing you're grateful for. It's not even possible. So I'm not even going to delve into that. But practice gratitude. I'm always here for gratitude. At this point, my middle name should be gratitude because I live in perpetual gratitude of everything that I am, that I have, that I'm going to be, and that I've been blessed with. Everything for me is a blessing. Even lessons that I've learned across along the line, things that have happened, things that are happening, I'm grateful for them. Do I like them? No. But they are adding to my character. They are building me up for fulfilling my purpose, for to look at difficult situations as lessons that have only made you wiser and stronger. Now, this doesn't come by snapping your fingers and then just wishing that you felt better, you thought better about situations. It takes a lot of intentionality. So exposing yourself to people that are positive, that are encouraging, reading books, consuming content that lean more on encouragement and how to do things, how to fix things, how to take control of your life, and just deepening your faith if you're a believer. So you need more things that would help you look at the brighter side of things, at the possibility of things, and how not to take things so personal, how to let go of anger, how to let go of hurt, how to move on from pain. So those kinds of things will help switch your perspective. And another thing is to restrict the things you expose yourself to. That's conversing now. In terms of expose yourself to negativity, negative people, negative content, just block that, because you're trying to cleanse your mind. You're trying to refocus your attention on the right things. So you can't be exposing yourself to pessimism and just everything is going downhill, everything is on fire, and expect that through that you can still stay resilient. And that's a bit difficult. It's possible, but it's a bit difficult. So look at difficult situations as lessons that have and can make you wiser, stronger, smarter, happier. Next thing is to speak positivity into your life as though it were your reality. So even if you can't see the thing now, but that hope is built, or one of the legs that build up that hope is speaking positivity into your life, having a futuristic mindset, and just imagining that reality that you want, that positive thing, imagining that beautiful relationship with the people that you care about, and speaking it into your life, and trying to avoid talking negatively, speaking down on yourself, speaking down on other people, saying bad things about yourself, saying bad things about other people. Being positive is not that easy. Like I said before, it's not something you can just wish into your life. You have to be determined to be that way. It involves a certain level of discipline. So to my next point, if you find that you're a pessimistic person and to a large extent your mind is closed off to hope and you don't see opportunities when they are right in front of you, or you don't create your own opportunities, I would encourage you to even go a step further and have daily affirmations. So everyone can do this, but if you find that you already think negatively, you already think of the worst case scenario, you have to put in more work. Now, more work in this instance is encouraging yourself every day, writing it down, writing your positive affirmations, even having a gratitude journal. So writing every day things you are grateful for, from the littlest things to the biggest things. Just write it down so you're able to remind yourself. Thank God for life. Thankful for the fact that you saw another day. That's something to be grateful for. That you're walking about. Yeah, you know how to walk, but do you know how to make yourself walk? Yes, oh, you have a job or you have a business, and okay, that came from planning, from strategy, from getting interviewed. But did you really do, I don't know, give yourself the brain to achieve those things? You developed the brain that you have, but you didn't imprint a brain and sense in your head. So I'm just like drawing at straws or pulling at the least things that we even think about and being grateful for. And then to the massive things, you can eat food. Well, you can't eat food 3 times a day, but I'm sure, you're eating once a day. Health reasons. The fact that you have family, you have things to look forward to. Everything cannot be bad. I say this all the time, especially when people are like, things are so bad, oh, it's so hard. I get that. But intentionally try to speak positivity, do daily affirmations, to retrain your mindset, to retrain your thinking over time, to stop thinking negatively. And if you can't come up with any of these positive affirmations, Google it. Google something relating to what concerns you the most and write it down, and then work your way up from there till it becomes a second habit. And I'll repeat this again. It doesn't mean you will not be sad. It doesn't mean you will not have difficult seasons. It doesn't mean you will not get emotional and consider the negative angles of things. But you will encourage yourself out of those situations a lot faster if you have a positive mindset and if you're an optimist than when you just think negatively most of the time. So to my next point, which is a repetition of something I said in the previous 2 episodes. It's about being present. Taking 5 minutes at the beginning of your day, setting your timer in silence, gadgets away, and just clearing your mind. Sitting in silence, almost like cleaning the slate for a new day. And throughout your day, if you find yourself thinking about negative things, or if you hear yourself speaking negativity into your life, into your children's lives, into your family, into your career, into everything, and say, I can't do this, or this is too difficult, oh, I wish things were better. Snap yourself out of it in that instant by just stopping. Catch yourself in your tracks. Take 5 deep breaths with your face relaxed, and this will help you disrupt that thought process. And the more times you do this, the more your body will start to realize that, okay, I shouldn't be doing that. And then to be second nature for you to just stop yourself when you feel negative as time goes on, and remind yourself of the positive aspects or things you're grateful for. So to end this, I hope this episode is not too long. I would say don't lose hope. Keep smiling. Not because you can see the solution or the greener pastures ahead, but because you will make the most of your obstacles. You will try to see the best in people, and you will view yourself and your potential in a positive light. Oh, I had one more thing to add. As a way to develop a positive mindset is giving people the benefit of doubt. This is really important. I know people have hurt you. People are out there wicked. There are people that are just out to take advantage of you. And there are people that actually have no reason to be mean, but then they just are. Or there are people that are just hell-bent on being wicked. That's on them. I would encourage you to still give people the benefit of doubt. There are still good people. There are still people who need your help. There are still people who are out there and are open to helping you. But it only takes you seeing the positive side of things for you to open yourself up to hope that you come around great people, that there's good in everyone. And there's something I do which, well, on one end, it doesn't seem, people, I've gotten complaints about this thing, but I'll still say it anyway. And I'm trying to mitigate how I say it to them. But so if you come to me and you tell me, oh, something happened, this person offended me, or this person did this thing, and you're expecting me in that moment to be like, oh, what rubbish, how could they have done that, that's messed up. I most likely will not. In fact, I will go a step further and say, well, have you considered other angles to this thing? What if they didn't do it intentionally? What if there's some miscommunication between the both of you? They intended one thing and you're seeing it in a different light. And I'm not saying this to water how you feel down. I'm not saying it to make light of the situation. I'm just trying to make you feel less hurt in that moment. Because when you don't feel like, oh, this person intentionally stabbed you in the back, it's easier to forgive and it's easier to let go. But if you feel like, oh, that person intended malice against me, you're more likely to hold on to that pain. So oftentimes, I give people the benefit of doubt. I've been told, oh, I give excuses for people. It's not because I'm stupid. It's not because they possibly didn't do that thing intentionally. It's just because for my peace of mind, that's how I'd rather cope. Does it mean I'm not guarded? No. I'm still careful around people. I still set my very clear boundaries. But I will not hold you in my heart in a negative light, because that hurts me more than it even hurts you, because I'm carrying this weight on myself, not you. I'm carrying the weight and I don't want weight. I want peace. I want tranquility. I want rainbows and sunshine everywhere in my head. So to do that, I have intentionally decided to give you the benefit of doubt. If you speak to me rudely, I may say something, but back around, just like, oh, maybe she's having a bad day. Maybe he's having a bad day. If you do something nasty to me, I'm like, maybe you're not even aware. And then I will address it. But obviously, if I get deeper into it and I see, that's just bad behavior, then I move on. I'm not going to try to change you. Do you, I'll do me. So I encourage you to give people the benefit of doubt as well. So I'm going to end this episode with this excerpt from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it goes like this. Boiling water will soften a potato but harden an egg. You can't control whether you're a potato or an egg, but you can decide to play a game where it's better to be hard or soft. If you can find a more favorable environment, you can transform the situation from where the odds are against you to one where they are in your favor. So I'll leave it at that. And I hope you have a blessed week. And yeah, thank you.